Yes, friends, I hope you guys are well. Life is good. It's Monday evening, about 10 p.m., and I'm ready to call it a night. I've done a few hours of Uber, and I felt peckish and hungry, and I've had a biryani. I've noticed since I've given up smoking, my appetite has increased. I'm eating a lot more, and I've gained a few kilos of weight. I don't know if it's muscle mass, but I'm sure it's a bit of weight because I'm eating a lot more. And this usually comes with giving up smoking. Usually you'll eat a lot more. But I'd happily take a bit more weight than the effects of cigarettes or any addictions in that matter that harms your body, like cigarettes, the thousands of chemicals, the nostalgic feeling, the lack of energy, and it affects all your body. So I went and got myself a nice spicy biryani and added some garlic sauce and stuff like this. And after I went and bought ayran or dao, as we like to call it in Kurdish. It's like a yogurt drink, and you drink it, which balances out between the spiciness and the yogurty, cool, refreshing taste. Life is good, friends. I've been doing a bit of Uber. It's been a busy day today. Whilst I'm doing Uber, I'm listening to podcasts, and it's very enjoyable. It's the only time where I can sit and listen to something and multiple videos that are very interesting about current events and so on. And just as I was recording, I'm hearing fireworks. It's Halloween and this nonsense. Not the actual celebration, although it is nonsense in my opinion. But buying fireworks and firing them away. Usually when I go outside the outskirts of the city, working class areas, you'd see a lot of that going on. And no one gains anything, it affects the birds, which, they suffer a lot. They suffer a lot. My God. Right. Yes, friends, as we were saying, it's pointless, firing them away and a bit of noise and a bit of color in the skies for a few seconds. And it costs a lot of money. I'm thinking, look at these working class people. Instead of saving this money, putting it into work, sending it out, let it work for you by investing. But no, they're buying these fireworks for a few seconds of, buzz, whatever they get out of it. And it affects young birds and their babies, and it shocks them. And apparently they die of shock, which is very sad. But I don't think everybody has the same mindset. And when I'm doing Uber, I pick up a lot of passengers and I meet a lot of people that are going to this event, to that event, and this gig, and these artists. They're going to this football match, and they go into this place and that place. Listen, I've got no time for these people. These people are multi-millionaires. They've done well. The only people that I need to give love and attention is me and my kids, and any good deed that I'm doing for my fellow human beings, sharing my experience, my failures, wanting working class, ordinary people, just people in general who have addictions that are horrible, such as cigarettes, to allow them to realize that it can be done. It can be done with the right mindset that I have used, and it has worked. Even though I relapsed, I shared it with you guys, and it can work. It can work for any addiction that you may have. And for me, it was simple. I want to go back to the natural state, the God or the universe, whatever you believe in. I wanted to go back to my natural state as God has intended for me. And I want to, I want the best for my health, for my future self, for my loved ones around me. And it's pointless. With cigarettes, it's bloody pointless. You're on a timer. I'll be having a cigarette now after I've had my biryani, and then after an hour before I get to bed, I'm thinking to have another. So it's never ending, and you don't get nothing from it. I mean, if you were getting a Bitcoin every cigarette you were having, all right, at least you're getting something. but you're getting nothing. And this is what these evil corporations, companies, they design this and they feed it to us. And unfortunately, we fall for the nonsense. And life is good, friends. As you know, here in the UK, they've come up with some digital ID that's going to be mandatory, I believe, in 2029, or I don't know when exactly, but they're introducing it slowly. And it's a lot of nonsense. It's a lot of nonsense. Eventually, they will control us. They will put us in robo taxis. They'll replace Uber drivers like me. And if Uber, if the robo taxis picks up that you're a wanted man, or you've done this, or you didn't listen to the government for this, or you had your opinion on this, they'll drive you straight to the police station until the police meet you there. That's just a theoretical idea that I'm coming up with. That's how they want to control us, friends. So if you're listening out there and you're from the UK or any other Western countries that want to introduce this digital nonsense, fight against it within the law. Demonstrate against it and do not sign up for it. After what they did in 2019 with the COVID, I would never trust these crooks. I never trusted them anyways, but I regret that I actually took the jab and fell for the nonsense. And yeah, you live and learn, I guess. But anyways, friends, life is good and is even better when you are looking after your health and you're doing the right things and you're aware of the BS that's going on, beyond your daily life. You see it and it eventually affects us as well. So life is good, friends. I'll be checking in with you guys again. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this digital ID and the biryani I had. And I'll be checking in with you guys tomorrow.